Imagine Guyana, less than 10 years ago. It was a country primarily dependent on agriculture, with people working hard in the fields to make ends meet. But now, fast forward to today, and the landscape has completely transformed. Guyana has become a hub of economic activity, touted as the fastest growing economy in the world. The once struggling economy is now thriving, where looking for jobs once meant going to the fields. A newfound wealth has led to a surge in job opportunities across various sectors, from oil extraction to hospitality to construction. And it's not just the job market that's booming. Infrastructure development is on the rise too. Roads from once upon a time, old and worn out, are being upgraded into highways. Old dusty sheds of the past are being overshadowed by new buildings springing up, and modern amenities are becoming more accessible to Guyanese citizens. However, amid this prosperity, there are also challenges to navigate, particularly in ensuring responsible management of the environment and equitable distribution of wealth. Guyana, nestled on the northern coast of South America, boasts stunning natural landscapes, including vast rainforests, majestic waterfalls, and diverse ecosystems. Historically, it has been known for its agricultural output, particularly sugar, rice, and timber. However, despite its natural beauty and resources, Guyana faced significant economic challenges for much of its history. Colonial rule, followed by independence in 1966, left the country grappling with underdevelopment, political instability, and a heavy debt burden. The economy relied heavily on agriculture, particularly sugar production, which faced fluctuations in global markets and challenges such as outdated infrastructure and inefficiencies in the sector. Additionally, limited investment in other industries hindered economic diversification and growth. Despite its challenges, Guyana has always held immense potential. Its abundant natural resources, including fertile land, minerals, and freshwater sources, lay the foundation for economic development and prosperity. In 2015, Guyana's fortunes took a dramatic turn with the announcement of a monumental oil discovery off its coast. ExxonMobil, a multinational oil and gas company, struck black gold in the Stabroek Block, located in the Guyana-Suriname basin. The discovery, particularly the massive find in the Liza field, was nothing short of historic. Initial estimates suggested that the Stabroek Block could hold over 8 billion barrels of oil, making it one of the largest oil finds in recent years. The news sent shockwaves through Guyana and the global energy industry. Suddenly, this small South American nation found itself thrust into the spotlight as a potential oil powerhouse. ExxonMobil, along with its partners Hess Corporation and CNOOC Limited, wasted no time in moving forward with development plans. The race was on to bring Guyana's newfound oil wealth to the surface and into the global market. By 2019, Guyana had officially begun oil production, marking a significant milestone in its history. The commencement of production from the Liza Phase 1 project signaled the beginning of a new era for the country's economy. The impact of oil production on Guyana's economic outlook cannot be overstated. It promised newfound wealth, economic growth, and opportunities for development on a scale previously unimaginable. But with great promise also came significant challenges and responsibilities. Guyana had to navigate the complexities of managing its newfound oil wealth, ensuring that it was harnessed for the benefit of all Guyanese citizens, and safeguarding the environment for future generations. With oil production underway, Guyana's economy experienced a meteoric rise. In 2020, despite the challenges posed by the global COVID-19 pandemic, Guyana's GDP surged by a staggering 43.5%. This remarkable growth rate was among the highest in the world, fueled primarily by revenues from the burgeoning oil sector. The International Monetary Fund, IMF, projected Guyana's economic growth rate to remain robust, reaching around 33.9% in 2024. This rapid expansion solidified Guyana's position as the fastest-growing economy in the world, attracting international attention and investment. The influx of oil revenues had a transformative effect on Guyana's economic landscape. Infrastructure projects, such as road construction, port development, and energy facilities, received substantial funding, driving job creation and economic activity across various sectors. Moreover, the oil boom stimulated growth in ancillary industries such as hospitality, transportation, and retail, as demand for goods and services surged to support the expanding oil operations. The newfound wealth also translated into improved living standards for many Guyanese citizens. Investments in healthcare, education, and social services were bolstered, providing greater access to essential resources and opportunities for advancement. However, alongside the economic boom came challenges and risks. Guyana faced the task of managing its oil revenues prudently, ensuring transparency, accountability, and equitable distribution of wealth. The government implemented measures to establish robust fiscal frameworks and oversight mechanisms to safeguard against the pitfalls of resource mismanagement. Furthermore, diversifying the economy beyond oil became imperative to mitigate the risks associated with over-reliance on a single commodity. Initiatives aimed at promoting sectors such as agriculture, tourism, and renewable energy gained traction as part of Guyana's broader economic development strategy. The government of Guyana adopted a strategic approach to managing oil revenues, aiming to ensure that they were utilized effectively for the benefit of all Guyanese citizens. One key initiative was the establishment of the Natural Resource Fund, NRF, designed to manage oil revenues transparently and responsibly. Revenue generated from oil production was channeled into the NRF, which operated under strict governance and oversight frameworks. This structure aimed to safeguard against the risks of resource mismanagement, ensuring that oil wealth was preserved for future generations. In addition to prudent fiscal management, the government prioritized strategic investments in critical sectors such as infrastructure, healthcare, education, and social services. Road construction projects, hospital expansions, school renovations, and social welfare programs received significant funding, aiming to address long-standing development challenges and improve quality of life for all Guyanese citizens. Moreover, public investment in infrastructure was essential for supporting the growth of other industries and fostering economic diversification. Investments in energy infrastructure, such as power generation and transmission, were particularly crucial for ensuring reliable and affordable energy supply to drive economic activities beyond the oil sector. The government also recognized the importance of investing in human capital development. Education and vocational training programs were expanded to equip Guyanese citizens with the skills and knowledge needed to participate in the evolving economy and seize opportunities created by the oil boom. Furthermore, investments in healthcare aim to enhance access to quality medical services and improve health outcomes nationwide. New hospitals, clinics, and medical facilities were constructed, while existing healthcare facilities were upgraded and modernized to meet the growing demand for healthcare services. Guyana is home to some of the world's most pristine and biodiverse ecosystems, including vast rainforests, savannas, and rivers. Protecting these ecosystems is not only essential for preserving biodiversity, but also for mitigating climate change and supporting the livelihoods of indigenous communities. Recognizing the importance of environmental conservation, the government of Guyana took proactive measures to integrate environmental considerations into its oil development plans. Environmental impact assessments were conducted to evaluate the potential ecological risks and develop strategies to mitigate them. Strict regulations and guidelines were put in place to govern oil exploration and production activities, ensuring compliance with environmental standards and minimizing adverse impacts on sensitive ecosystems. This included measures to prevent oil spills, reduce air and water pollution, and protect wildlife habitats. Moreover, Guyana made commitments to sustainable development and low-carbon growth. The country pledged to maintain a balance between economic progress and environmental conservation, striving to achieve a harmonious coexistence between human activities and nature. To support these efforts, Guyana actively engaged with international partners, conservation organizations, and indigenous communities to promote environmental stewardship and biodiversity conservation. Collaborative initiatives aimed at preserving critical ecosystems, such as rainforest conservation projects and protected area management, received widespread support and investment. Guyana's commitment to conservation extended beyond its borders. The country became a leading advocate for global climate action, emphasizing the importance of preserving forests as natural carbon sinks and advocating for sustainable development practices on the international stage. As Guyana sought to diversify its economy and reduce reliance on traditional sectors like oil, it attracted significant foreign direct investment, FDI, in various non-oil industries. One notable project was the Amaila Falls hydropower project, which aimed to harness renewable energy resources to meet Guyana's growing electricity needs. The Amaila Falls hydropower project was a proposed hydroelectric power plant to be constructed on the Curibrong River in western Guyana. With an estimated capacity of 165 megawatts, the project aimed to provide a reliable and clean source of energy to meet Guyana's electricity demand. Foreign investment. The project attracted substantial foreign investment from international financial institutions, private investors, and development partners. Companies such as Scythe Global, a subsidiary of the Blackstone Group, and China Development Bank were involved in financing and developing the project. Impact. The project promised numerous benefits for Guyana, including enhanced energy security, environmental sustainability, economic development, and affordable electricity for consumers and industries. Economic diversification efforts. In addition to the Amela Falls hydropower project, Guyana pursued other initiatives to diversify its economy beyond oil. Agriculture. Investments were made in modernizing agricultural practices, improving infrastructure, and promoting value-added processing to maximize returns from traditional crops such as rice and sugar. Guyana explored opportunities in non-traditional crops such as fruits, vegetables, and spices, leveraging its fertile land and favorable climate to expand agricultural production and increase export earnings. Tourism. Investments in tourism infrastructure, including eco-lodges, adventure facilities, and transportation networks, aim to attract visitors and showcase Guyana's unique attractions. Efforts to promote ecotourism and adventure tourism capitalized on Guyana's pristine rainforests, diverse wildlife, and indigenous cultures, generating revenue and employment opportunities while preserving natural resources. As Guyana diversified its economy and attracted foreign investment in non-oil sectors, it laid the groundwork for sustainable growth and development. Moving forward, Guyana's commitment to promoting sustainable development and inclusive growth will be essential in realizing its vision for a prosperous and resilient future. In conclusion, Guyana's meteoric rise as the world's fastest-growing economy is a remarkable story of transformation driven by a massive oil discovery. The journey ahead involves careful management of resources, sustainable development, and ensuring that prosperity reaches every corner of the country. Thank you for coming along with us on this journey. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the bell icon for front row seats on global economic stories and trends. If you have inside news about Guyana and its development, do leave a comment. See you in the next chapter.